The cherry sauce recipe that will add a special twist to your favorite desserts.
Oh yes, the great and powerful Laura McIntosh joins us via Zoom after running home very quickly to give us all the details after we saw her in that earlier live shot, right?
Right. Because you got the pop-up, bringing it home pop-up there.
And it is happening. I mean, there are people driving in. It's live. It's abundant. There's music. There's cars. There's fun. And there's fresh, in-season produce. Tina, you know we like that the best.
Yes, yes.
And Jordan, you know, with this heat coming on, I just wanted to tell you that all of the fruit that's kind of been not ripening is going to ripen next week. It's going to go crazy.
Okay, so there's some positive to the
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
I like that.
Beautiful blackberries.
Awesome.
Are there are cherries out there, right?
Yeah, we have cherries today. We have Bings, we have Rainiers. These are the beautiful, everybody calls them the queen cherry. Most people do something you've probably heard of, like brandied cherries, because the Rainier and the brandy flavor go perfectly together. But today we're going to do a non-alcoholic, kind of like I'm calling it a glaze, with the Rainier cherries. And you can put this over a pound cake. You could put it over cheesecake. I like to put it over French vanilla ice cream.
Okay.
Jordan,
yes, I'm going and on.
Okay, we're all ears. And
okay, so this is what it looks like finished. See the color?
Yep.
This has no brandy in it. This is a chunky version of it, so it's got the chunky cherries in that. You can also do it with the Bing cherries or the red sweet cherries if you'd like. It's a very easy recipe. In a deep frying pan, you're going to add about 3 cups of cherries. I'm using, of course, the Rainier.
all pitted?
And pitted, cleaned, destemmed, right? You don't want any stems in there. You don't want any pits in there. So speaking of which, the best pitter ever. Yes, it looks archaic. Yes, it is, but it's the best cherry pitter ever, and I've used them all.
Okay.
So this is just a good tip. Okay, what I do now is I add water. Now, if you want to do it with brandy, you would add half brandy, half water, or all brandy. But for a non-alcoholic version of a glaze, you just put water and you bring it to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, taste it. If it's not real sweet, which it will be, because Rainier cherries are very, very sweet. And our Rainier cherries out of our field, which is behind where the pop-up is, are like gumballs. They're huge. But if you want it a little sweeter, you can add a little bit of sugar.
Okay.
I use a sugar substitute. I like to use Lakanto. Again, if you want to use brandy, now's the time. And then some folks like an almond flavor. I like a vanilla flavor. So you can add vanilla extract to this, or I like, if you're doing it over French vanilla ice cream, I like to take the pods out of the vanilla and put it in here.
Okay.
Once you get it all done, once it starts boiling, you kind of mash it down a little bit as it's boiling. You want to stir so it doesn't scorch.
Okay.
This, can you see?
Yes.
That's what it will look like.
Okay.
And it's delicious. Then you're going to strain it and you're going to get the clear juice, or just like this, voila.
Voila.
See there?
Yes.
Hopefully you can see because it's clear.
And just let that drain, right?
Yeah, just let it drain. Smash it down a little bit, let it drain. So if you don't want to waste the chunky cherries, use that for your ice cream, or put that over a cheesecake or a pound cake, or put it in yogurt in the morning, whatever it's delicious and super easy.
Okay.
That's
Wonderful.
it.
Easy. So when you're putting that water over the 3 cups of cherries, you're just covering put enough water just to cover it.
To simmer it, right?
Got
To
it,
simmer
got
it, cover it. And the cherries are so sweet. A lot of folks think, well, it's not going to thicken up, but these cherries are so deliciously sweet.
Okay.
There's enough sugar in the cherries that if you don't have to add it, I'd prefer you don't. But if you want a little sweetness, do it. And if you can't use a substitute,
And it'll be on the website called
bringingithome.com.
And where are you going now?
I'm going back to the Bringing It Home Fresh Fruit pop-up to check out the cars, the music, the barbecue, and the fresh produce.
There you go, at 8 Mile and Alpine, just down the street, out near Murata and Stockton, the border there. All right, 8 Mile and Alpine.
I get a Joins Jules iced coffee. I'm going there now.
Ooh, very good. All right. See you later. Thank you.
Have a good one. Hope to see ya.
See ya. There's still time to send in your